Hey guys, welcome to our channel where we give quick tips to help you with everyday life. I'm Joel, and this morning I woke up to a fun mess. Rachel did the dishes this morning, and as she was doing the dishes, it started clogging up. Naturally, you want to turn on the garbage disposal light switch. But we heard the humming noise. That means it's clogged up and stuck. So I've got to do two things. One, unclog it, which should be pretty easy. And then two, I've got to try to free it up because I feel like there's something just stuck in it. And there's a couple different ways I'll try to do that. And we'll take a look at that. All right, first step, let's get down and dirty. And now you can see it's going down the drain. I was physically turning the blade of the garbage disposal. There she goes. Okay guys, now that I got the water to drain, I want to actually see if the garbage disposal is still working. And maybe it was just so much was in there and it couldn't go down the drain, it couldn't work and freely spin. So I'll try it again and see. Still have the humming noise. That means that something is lodged and not letting the motor actually freely spin the blade so that the blade can do its job and remove all the garbage disposal waste. So we'll just take a look at a couple different options and troubleshoot it. All right guys, now we're down here, we're taking a look at it. Step number two, we want to take a look at the actual reset button to see if that's a simple fix, because sometimes they do get stuck, sometimes they do need a reset. You press the reset button and then it'll start working again. So fingers crossed that's all it takes. And the reset button is found just underneath on the bottom. It's a red button. Give it a little reset, and now let's try it and see if we hear a humming noise or not. Good old humming noise. Okay. So what that means is the motor is stuck and it's not able to let the blade freely spin. I will now disassemble it and take it apart and take it out because I need to see inside to really free it up. I'll unplug it first. In the back I have an electrical outlet, and so I'll unplug it. And then I need to take apart or remove this dishwasher drain hose, which goes to our dishwasher, and making sure the dishwasher is off first so it doesn't start draining into your cabinetry. And then I'll take apart and I'll remove some of these screws here, which will disconnect it from our main pipeline. Really easy. I'm using a flathead screwdriver. That's the only thing I need for this project right now. And there is a tightening clamp up here holding the drain hose, and then there's two screws here holding the main drain pipe. So let's take it apart. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Turn it to the left, it'll loosen. And then two screws, one on either side for the main drain, and we'll disconnect it, and we'll be able to turn this garbage disposal, and it'll pull off. And those two pieces are the main connector support. Okay, then just give it a turn. Then if you notice, there is a main connect up here to the main sinkhole. And this is a quick release connect. And in theory, you turn it, that breaks off, and then now it comes apart. And that's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, so this is your garbage disposal. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Some garbage grounds came out, but that's okay. We'll take a look at it. I'll take it outside and see if I can free it up. Okay guys, after I took it outside and cleaned it and rinsed it and cleaned all the debris out, and then I also used this big Allen wrench, put it underneath and turned the motor quite a bit to see that I was freely spinning. I can still feel a little resistance in there. And so what the next step is to take a look inside this piece. So I'm going to remove the top pieces here to take a look to see if something is lodged in the casing that's causing the motor to actually not run still, because it is plugged in right now, and I'll show you, it's still humming. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's still humming whenever I turn it on. Therefore, it's not freed of whatever is causing the motor to not be able to turn the blade. So we really need to dive in. I've got my headlamp on, I've got my gloves on. I'm gonna get down and dirty and look in this disposal to see what I can find. Okay, so I'm just removing this rubber seal so I can look inside. And that rubber seal comes off, I'll just fit it back on, and it has this quick set ring on here as well, so remove that. Taking a look inside. Okay guys, after assessing this garbage disposal, we looked at all the possible solutions. I used this Allen wrench to try to free it. I rinsed it out, I looked inside, I pulled off this piece so I could get a better view of inside to see if there's anything clogging the motor, see if anything was clogging the drain or the blade. Nothing seems to be working. It is a very old garbage disposal. Just wanted to see if it could last a little bit longer, but I guess it's at its last leg. So this video is now turning into, I am replacing it with a brand new bad boy new one. Alright guys, that was part 1 of this video. If you want to see part 2 where I actually install this garbage disposal, then click the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from the Family of 5 Quick Tips, click subscribe. And remember, be happy, have fun, and enjoy the season of life you're in. Thanks guys, see you next time.